Okay, this is video number 2, the E-comm build for Traffic Factory. First I'm going to show you a couple of things with share sale here. As I remember talking that I thought I saw a couple of dollar store and a couple of big names in here, and yeah, just so anyway, I jumped into the home and garden category here, and Sears and Dollar Tree turned up. Neither one of them's paying much better than Amazon, but you get the entire product catalog, and you can see the EPCs on this guy and some of these other bigger uh, sites are pretty high. Anyway, and the power rank number 12 in the whole network for Brooklyn Betting. We have to take a look at that. So anyway, what we're going to do is I want to show you one other thing. If we just go back here, get out of the category, and we do a modify search on, we've got all merchants up here. By the way, just real quick, Zen Business number 1. Take a look at that. Deluxe Business Search, this is checks, deluxe checks, that kind of thing. Number 46. Anyway, there's some interesting stuff, but what I wanted to show you here for you, for those of you that are just jumping into share a sale. If you haven't, yeah, still certainly suggest that you do. Anyway, so go in here, in program features, we can select data feeds and auto approve, and that'll give us a list of all of the merchants that are on auto approve. And this, I got this thing set to sort it by 7-day EPC. Anyway, I guess let's do cookie linked. Hey, what the heck? That's not good when I was talking about the cookies. Oh, I already got those guys. And apparently their cookies pretty good. Anyway, to see how much is in the oh, never expires. To see how much is in the data feed, you got to click here. So anyway, it's auto approve. So anyway, that's an easy way for you to go through and find some great easy to get into HCG. Personally, I'm staying away from the health snitch and supplements and stuff like that. It's just hard to get anything ranked or indexed these days. But anyway, that's about it. And anyway, now we'll jump in. What we're going to do is jump in. I'm going to run through real quick how I break down this data feed into the files that I need to use for the shortcuts. So the way this works is that let me click download. The way it works is that the CSV file keeps everything in sequence, so that the product name with the image and the description and the categories and prices and everything else lines up in the spreadsheet. Anyway, so we click here to download it. It's going to download a zip file. Once it's downloaded, 2 things that have to be done before you use it. First of all, you got to change the fields are separated by a pipe, not by a comma. So you have to open it with, I use Excel, and I open it so that I just opened the text file with Excel, and it asks me if it's delimited, and then I tell it's delimited by a pipe, and I get the spreadsheet. It looks like this. Okay, so once you get the spreadsheet, you got to change your the user ID right here. See, it says your user ID. You got to change that everywhere to your affiliate ID, and you find that it's right here. Okay, that's all there is to that. So anyway, what I do then is once I get this, is I take these columns, product name, using this for brand for these guys. This is the link This is an image link, a large one and a small one, categories, and so on and so forth. Anyway, what I do is I take each of these columns, copy the entire column, and then I just paste it into a text file. Okay, and we got 1,355 products here. We got 1,355 links. We got 1,355. I don't need to repeat the numbers. They got large images, small images. They didn't have categories here on this data feed. So I'm faking it. What I did was I just built a shortcode file with five categories in it, and then over here what it'll do is in the structure I just set up the shortcode to use this file, and it'll just rotate through these five categories. So there's no need to add a column or anything like that. The categories that they had were, this is, completely up to you how you want to deal with all this stuff. Some of these things, this has got home, family, bed, and bath, and then every one of them is the same thing. So, do what you will, from that standpoint. But for this exercise, I decided to just fake it. The brand, and then again we got 1,355 of it. Although in this case it's all one brand, so we could have used a static shortcode called brand, but I chose to go ahead and do it this way. Keywords. What I did here is I took the merchant website and I dropped the website into Keyword Planner. Gave me back 2,432 keywords that it pulled from the merchant site. So those I just used to sprinkle around in my content when I build the sites out. And in a minute here, the big reveal is going to happen. You're going to see the big mistake that I made, and the reason why this video is going to be short. So anyway, I use a geotext file. The reason I do that is because my choice is to build these by city, like New York, Los Angeles, Dallas, online medical supplies 2020. And this, what I did here is all I did was I copied the GST file that I was using for medical supplies that I showed you in the first video. So by silk sheets. So it would be like Dallas by silk sheets 2020 in this case. On the structure in this case, I'm going to, since I only have the one the five categories, they're not specific to a category. They're going to be randomly sprinkled amongst those categories. Then I'm not going to, in this case, I'm not going to use the posts from the same category. I'm not going to go into any of this because I'm going to reveal the big mistake that I made right here. Got all this way into this particular merchant, and since I'm doing this now, I'm sure that none of you will do it in the future. So need to be careful when you're looking at the merchants and the products. I just assumed there was going to be descriptions. It's the first one I've seen doesn't have them. So when I hit this, okay, short link and cat's up. Those two things those do need to be corrected. But the description long, it's nowhere to be found because we don't have one. So this is a complete blowout. So that's the end of this. Tomorrow I will have found a complete merchant file that has all the things in it that I used, and then maybe I'll just do the medical supplies. I don't know. But ultimately what I want to do is be able to give you guys a done-for-you campaign like I did with the warts, but for all this stuff. And then we're also going to do, apparently I'm going to have a fourth video because what I want to do is the final video is go through and do some customization in the HTML template, add tracking pixels, add counters, add site verification. For some, I'm going to be doing a variety of things with these from an indexing standpoint. I'm going to send some up to the Google Search Console, validate the site, submit the sitemaps to see how Google likes them that way. And then we're also going to be doing using some other indexers, Omega and Power Indexer, and some other things. Anyway, just try some different things for ways to get these things up and generate traffic. So there you go. I blew it, but it only cost you 10 minutes to find out all about it. So we'll have more fun tomorrow.